78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, please share the video. Man, this is disgraceful, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. Okay, look, nobody goes from being projected to be top 5 in all these NFL drafts. Then out of nowhere, he falls out of the first round completely and out of the second round. This is a kid in Shedeur Sanders who comes from a legendary football family. So you know what's in his genetics. He don't have a criminal record. He's not in trouble. He's not out here getting into fights or disrespecting people. Nothing. This is a kid who's in college playing football, a leader of men. But yet, the NFL saw fit, and these teams have organized and talked to each other on the phone and text messages and said, "Hey, we're gonna humble Shedeur. Yeah, we'll let him in the NFL, but we're gonna humble him. Yeah, he got too much swag. He's too confident. You know what I'm saying? Him and his daddy. We're gonna whip some of that Kunta Kinte up out of him and make sure he know his name is Toby. We're gonna make sure of that. And some people ain't got no problem with that. I just heard Colin Cowherd of FS1. This dude got a history of saying weirdo stuff, racist stuff. Colin Cowherd talking about, Shakur's too cocky. What's happening? What's happening to society? What's wrong with being a little humble? What's wrong with being humbled? Why? What's wrong with that? Why is everyone making a big deal because he wasn't drafted? Who is he supposed to be that he has to get drafted? Colin Cowherd, the same dude who just totally disrespected Russell Westbrook his whole career, refuses to give Russ any props, even though Russ has had a legendary Hall of Fame career. Colin Cowherd continues to disrespect him. He disrespected Derrick Rose and everybody else. He don't like cocky, athletic guys because that's frankly something he could never be. He never had the confidence to be cocky and sure of himself. Never had that. And what I've noticed is two things can happen. When men see other men are extremely confident and sure of themselves, they either admire them or they hate them. No in between. Men who are not sure of themselves, when they see a man walk into the room that is confident and establishes himself as the alpha, right? Men either admire him or they hate him. And you have to ask yourself, which one are you? Because I don't understand what the kid has done to deserve this. I don't understand what Deion has done to deserve this. If people are saying, "Oh, this is about his dad," and stuff like that. Well, so what did Deion do? Deion did nothing. He hasn't done nothing. He's a coach in Colorado. Yeah, they hate on him. They was hating on him in the college football ranks. Other coaches and trying to organize to hurt Deion down there. And the way he drafted and why kids want to come play with him and stuff. And now what they're doing too, not only are they hurting Shedeur right now and trying to hurt, but they hurting Deion by doing this. Because they feel like if they humiliate Deion and humiliate Shedeur, then maybe they're not as cool and as popular going into next year for these new kids to want to come and transfer over to Colorado, or guys want to sign with Colorado, things of that nature. They're trying to make them, hey, look, you sign with Colorado, this is what you got to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? But you can't really say that because, Travis Hunter, he went number 2 to Jacksonville. And, Travis Hunter, best college football player last year. So, we'll see what happens, man. I don't like what's going on here, though. You know what I mean? But these people league. This is their league, man. You know what I'm saying? This is how it go, man. This is how I go with them. You know what I'm saying? This is why it's been hard for me. Like, I can't get back into it. I used to be a diehard football fan, bro. Like, I used to watch football back when, Brett Favre, that's my dude. That was my favorite, before he got into all this mess down there in Mississippi, stealing money. But, I grew up on Green Bay Packer football. Brett Favre, that was my dude. So, you know what I'm saying? Win or lose, I was riding with Favre, you know what I mean? And I watched football all the way up, and I hated Aaron Rodgers, still hate Aaron Rodgers. know what I'm saying? I like Jordan Love, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, you know, and I wasn't even watching football no more because of the stuff that happened with Colin Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying? So when people ask me about the game, I might see it on TV. I might see a touchdown play or something like that, but I don't know the players. I'm not watching it. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to conversate about it. But then I had the pleasure of meeting Jordan Love, young brother, quarterback, and my homeboy said, "Hey, that's Jordan Love." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Well, we was in the restaurant, and, you know, chop it up and stuff like that." You know, then my other homeboy, he hit me up, said he met Jordan Love too, I think at a restaurant too, and he said he was cool. So I said, "Man, you know, I want to try to support the brother." But every time I try to get back into watching the NFL, man, just it's always like this block there, bro. It's always like this block that's stopping me from like getting up every Sunday and being enthusiastic, man. Because these dudes, man, look at Roger Goodell, man. Roger Goodell just looked like one of them dudes. Y'all know what I'm saying, man. Don't he just, don't he like, don't he make your heart hurt a little bit just looking at it? Just be careful not to look in Roger Goodell's eyes in this picture, man. This dude just looked like one of them dudes, man. Leroy, get my shotgun. We going hunting. Ooh, we gonna catch us a Shedeur. He just looked like one of them. I'm sorry, man. So I don't know. You know, it is what it is. But Shedeur gonna have to, use this as motivation. You know, don't let them break your spirit and try to humble you, like they say. Don't let them humble you. You be confident. You know who you are. Your father raised you. Be the man that your father raised you to be. You know what I'm saying? And you go up in there and you work harder than anybody. That's what you gotta do. When whoever you draft you go there and you work harder than anybody. You study that playbook like nobody's business. You know that. You know it. You pay attention in practice. You do what you gotta do, man. Because with this here, they gonna wait for they gonna be rooting for you to fail, man. They want bad reports about you. They want to be able to say, "Oh, he's our third string quarterback, our fourth string quarterback, and he ain't no improvement." They want to be able to say something bad about you, bro. So you got to go up in there and you got to be disciplined. And you got to work harder than anybody, man. But anyway, I think Shakur. I mean, excuse me. I keep saying Shakur. I'm thinking about boxing. I think Shedeur will be fine. It's an embarrassing situation, but I think he'll be fine. He'll get through this. It's gonna build character. That's all. You know what I mean? But he getting a rude awakening on day one. You know what I'm saying? They telling you who they are, so now you gotta believe them. Somebody show you who they are, you gotta believe them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear no mess about no. Oh well, man, it ain't that, man. Ain't no racism, man. They ain't trying to send no message, man. They drafted other black people. Of course they did. Y'all, there's something wrong with y'all dudes. But I don't know why black folks still acting like they don't understand America and understand racism. Well, it can't be racist. I mean, we got LeBron James. I mean, just goofies, man. Anyway, y'all go check me out on Patreon, man. Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Come on through there, sign up, man. We got a whole community over there of grown folks, and we talk grown folk conversation, man. Relationships, taxes, uh, uh, real estate, credit, you know what I mean, money management, you know what I mean, parenting, all things we talk over there, man. So y'all come check me out on Patreon. It's patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Hopefully my Milwaukee Bucks win tonight, and hopefully Shedeur get drafted. So we ain't got to continue talking about this. I'm up out of here, though. Deuces, y'all.